Hi everyone, I wanted to get this outside today and do some photo with it outside, but unfortunately the weather's took a turn for the worse, so we can't do that. Anyway, we can still do it in here and show you around. This is Theo, as I've now decided to call it for obvious reasons, from today. Is our 1974 MGB GT. Unfortunately, Theo was going to stay here for all of time, but because we've got a Mark II Jag hopefully coming tomorrow, we don't know yet for sure, but if he does, we need some space, so Theo is going to have to find a new home, which is a shame because this car is fantastic, and for the money that these are, they're a real British classic car. And the parts obviously are easy to get hold of, they're easy to maintain, they're cheap to run, these fans just come on, so you know the fan's working okay. This one is superb. It's the only one in the country that we know of at the moment available that has electric power steering. So in here, look at this wheel, how lovely this wheel is, all veneer wood, chrome, it's beautiful. Lovely place to be in here. But as you can see, it's power steered. So it has power steering and it's fantastic to drive. I took my father-in-law out of it, out for driving it the other day, and he said also how nice it is. But obviously the biggest Achilles heel with a lot of classic cars is how they drive. They're not obviously up to modern standards, but this is a real lovely thing to be in. I've drove it 150 miles down the motorway and it was superb all the way back. But the interior has been fully re-trimmed in this lovely black and piping here to match the exterior. So it's sort of an orangey cream colour. But it's front and back. As you can see, the rear's been done as well, and it is as new. The chrome work in here is superb. This handbrake's off an MG Midget, but because he didn't want the standard handbrake, which comes down to here, to touch the leather, he actually put it in all off a Midget, which is superb. Great idea. Obviously the gear stick gator there, and all the chrome work on the dash. It looks beautiful in person. You come to see it in person, it looks fantastic. The door cards, all the chrome work on here as well. It's going to be good, as are the kick plates. On the exterior, Theo is pretty much rust free. There's no rust anywhere in here as well. You see the chrome work on here too is fantastic. Open this up, the hinges there on the side are lovely. In here we've got obviously under this carpet, the boot area is lovely and clean. Under here we've got the wheel well. Put this down. It's a lovely straight car this. So the only thing I would do if I was keeping it for a long period of time, which I was going to plan to do, would be to re-chrome that bumper. I think it's slightly from the exhaust fumes there. The exhaust system is completely new, all stainless steel, performance exhaust. You can see the bumper, everything's slightly tarnishing, but it doesn't take away from the actual quality of the car. All the chrome work on the trims is fantastic, on here, on the doors, on the window frames. The front one is new, on there. All this bright work is just lovely. There's no rusting anywhere on the car down here. You can see the door edges are all great. The rear wing in here, so are the cells, inside and exterior. Coming out to the front, mini light wheels, perfectly fit the MGB. The front is superb. The front bumper, the headlights mounts, the indicators. It's a lovely bit of kit, this car. So for the money, they're fantastic. I think this era of vehicles, so the MGBs, the Minis in the corner for example, even the old BMs, that sort of stuff now are really starting to hype up in price. And this is a real classic car. It's a 1960s car. It's fairly modern to drive, and I think these are at the minute going to start rocketing in value because they're the last affordable sort of genre of classic cars that are usable. You can use this car all the time, and it's just fantastic to drive. There's not many cars this price range in the classic car era that you can get away with using. They're either too expensive or they're horrendous to drive. So this is a really good bit of British engineering to enjoy the summer with, enjoy the classic car shows, have a bit of fun, tuck it away for the winter and just watch it increase in value. You can hear it popping. It's a lovely exhaust note. We'll give it a rev. Never too high because he's still a bit cold, but I love it. It's a beautiful place to be. When you look out the bonnet, it's a long way down that bonnet. Put the camera there, you can see all you can see is the veneer steering wheel, all the chrome looking down over the bonnet. Fantastic place to be. Very solid car. mileage. Got a recorded mileage of 66. Trying to see that, 66,000 miles she's done. Also, the power steering makes it fantastic to drive, much unlike any other classic car I've driven. The steering really makes this car. The paintwork on it is great. It's not concourse. It does have the odd little blemish here or there where it has been painted. The roof is fantastic. You can see there's a couple of tiny little pits on there, tiny little thinkage. Obviously they weren't great for the factory, but you can see it's very good. Again, on the wings, a couple of little pit marks, go one or two. We are going to flatten polish it before it goes out. Hopefully that will cure some of that, but on the whole, it's a great car. Just wish we could get out and enjoy it a bit more. The weather's really put it off today, but hopefully we'll get on the road in it and show you some more when we get out and about. Cheers guys, take care.